My name is Sabrina Sanchez, I'm Executive Director of the European Sex Worker Rights Alliance, an umbrella organization for 65 sex worker-led organizations and a total of 114 allies and organizations that work in favor of sex worker rights in whole Europe, in 27 countries. I have the honor to serve my community, to serve you all every day, and in that service, it also comes with meeting with horrible people that basically decide on our lives, decide based on their old tired morals and their old convictions, and also their support of the current status quo that they don't really want to change. So next week there's European elections. We know that voting and the system sucks. It's shit. It's totally broken, and it doesn't serve the real interest of the people that it should be serving, because we are all paying for it. Unfortunately, this is the system that we have. This is the rule that is there, and this is how the extreme right is also legitimizing themselves. So unfortunately, we have to play that game. It really sucks. I am the first one to criticize it. But the ones that have the possibility to vote, this is also a time for accountability. We know that we don't dismantle the shed with tools of the master, but unfortunately it's next week, and at least we have to avoid that the extreme right comes into power again in Europe. Let's participate, the ones that can vote. The ones that were thinking of not doing so because you don't want to feed the system, unfortunately, you can cede the vote to someone that cannot be there. At least their voices can be represented somehow. So if you were thinking about not going, go think about the people that cannot do it and really would like to participate. And also, for another thing, and in those meetings, you realize that sometimes are setups. It's just for clicking, checking the box that we are being consulted, and it's basically 40 people, 40 usually white, cisgender, middle class, or bourgeois women that usually gets money from the state to rescue us. So of course they want to give also that status quo, that system, under the pretext of protecting women. So they are receiving the money, so that's why they also keep this narrative, because it's a big business for them. Shame! So I'm glad that we show the numbers. I don't know how many people we were here at the beginning of the march, but what looked massive, looked really massive. So give yourselves an applause, because their narrative is that we are not enough, that the majority of people in prostitution, of prostituted women as they call us, like super empowering, super feminist, wow. They are saying that they are not the majority, that we are only a few people that consider themselves sex workers. And we know the reality is not like that. But there are so many sex workers that cannot show up. They have, because of the stigma, because of also criminalization, they can take their custodies away from the kids. So there's a lot of people that cannot participate directly, that cannot show up here. But the pandemic has also shown us that with a pair of shades and a mask and a wig and a TikTok account, maybe you can participate and show yourself and say like, hey, I'm also a sex worker. I don't want to be rescued. I'm not a victim. I'm a powered person that took a decision that is the less worth decision in this fucking capitalistic world. We are in a long road to achieving decriminalization in almost all Europe. In Belgium, we've already started. No system is perfect, but sex workers have been consulted there, so that's an advance. And I think that the tide is gonna turn. We are on the right side of history on everything. We have been chanting in turning, but this is a marathon. This is not a sprint race. And no jobs are real jobs.
Yes!
Sex work is work.
Work is work! Sex work is work.
Also defund the military and the police and reform social measures. And of course, free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Viva